beautiful people, and welcome to my channel. I'm Carl.Anthony, and I'm excited that you guys are joining me today. And I do also hope that you guys are enjoying your Christmas season thus far. If I have my timing right, if not all of you, many of you already have your Christmas decorations up, which is good. But I do have a question for you. How many of you carried your decorations over into your kitchen? Well, if you have not, this video is for you because today we are going to be styling my kitchen for Christmas. It is my belief that your Christmas decorations should flow all through your home for the Christmas season. And so why not decorate your kitchen for Christmas, right? Listen, like all of you out there, my kitchen is the heartbeat of my home. So when my guests come over, this is where they typically gather. So not only do I want them to feel good in the space, I also want the space to look good while they're here. Now, listen, I am not going to be going out to get anything new for this project. Everything that I have is just what I've either had extra of, what I used in the past, or just some things that I wanted to use in other spaces that I did not use. That also means that I do not want any of you going out to go get anything. I'm sure you have a few things around the house that you can put in your kitchens to bring the Christmas season to life. So listen, we're going to do some small things to make a great impact this Christmas season. Now remember, the theme is a classic Christmas. And so this means the very nostalgic memories that I had from my childhood that represent Christmas to me. So at the very end of this video, I'm going to be sharing with you that nostalgic moment from my childhood that I carried over into this space. So what do you say we go ahead and get started with today's video, and let's make some Christmas magic in this space. All right, guys, so the very first spot that we are going to start with in this space is going to be at the very top of these cabinets. As you can see, my cabinets do not go all the way up to the ceiling. While that is unfortunate, it is actually a good thing during the Christmas season because it affords me the opportunity to be able to add garland at the very top. So this garland will not be like it is on my stairwell or how it is in my family room. It is going to be very basic, but we will be adding lights just to kind of illuminate or highlight the cabinets a little more, kind of give it that little jazz, that little flavor that it needs so that it's not bland and boring. Once we do that and I fill it in just a little bit with a few things, we'll then work our way down to the counters to add a few more things to give it that magical touch. And then at the very end of this, we are going to complete the look. So let's go ahead and get started, and let's begin to start adding this garland at the very top of these bland and boring cabinets. guys, so now that I am almost done with doing the tops of the cabinets, and I'll show you what it looks like in just a second, it is now time for us to come down and start working on the counters. I have a few things left over, some things that I've used in the past that I think will look really nice in some of the spots. So let's go ahead and start to add those. Now that I have touched every spot in the kitchen and added just a little bit of Christmas magic, it is now time for us to complete the look. And let me show you how I'm going to do so using that one nostalgic moment that is going to bring this entire space to life. Added a little Christmas magic to this space, let's talk about the details, starting with the cabinets. As I explained to you guys in the very beginning, since my cabinets do not go all the way up, one of the things that I do to highlight them is to add garland. Now, I added this garland and I kept it very simple. I added some twinkle lights, which I'm not necessarily a fan of because of how they twinkle, but they'll do because they were extra. I had them left over. So adding the garland, the twinkle lights, filling it in just a little bit, I definitely believe helped to elevate them and kind of complete the look there. Now let's come down to the countertop, starting with the very back corner. Now that very back corner, I normally keep something back there to kind of hide that dull kind of dark space. So what I decided to do was add something a little big, which was the nativity scene. Now talk about being creative. That nativity scene was originally gray when I first got it. I got it at the very beginning of the season. I had plans to use it somewhere else, but those plans fell through, so I had it left over. Now, when I originally added it, it was just very bland and blah, so that was the reason why I added the fabric up under it. Get creative, something that I always talk to you guys about. Let's shift down a little bit. I had some extra stems left over, so I added a vase, made a quick arrangement, and I definitely believe that it really kind of completed that space there. Now, don't worry, the cabinet that it sits in front of is not a cabinet that I have really anything stored in, and I don't use it every single day, so it will be okay. Next, let's work our way down to the very end of that counter space, and it is just me adding that tray. Now, I had this tray left over because I wanted to originally use it for an event that I was having, but since I didn't have that event, you know what? It was left over, so I decided to add it. The tray is from Pottery Barn. And when I originally put it out there and I kind of put the knickknacks on it, again, that space was very bland. It just wasn't speaking to me. So that was the reason why I decided to add the fabric. Again, just getting creative, just using things that I had laying around. And that is what this is about. Don't go out and go purchase anything. There are some extra things that you have laying around that you can add into your kitchen space to help bring it alive for the Christmas season. Shifting over to my coffee bar slash, I don't know what you call it, like a mini bar maybe. My Bartesian sits there. I have a coffee maker, but I don't really use it because I'm not a hot coffee drinker, but I am a hot chocolate drinker. So that was the reason why I just created a very quick hot chocolate bar to kind of fill out that space just a little bit, but I'm still going to be using my Bartesian, okay? And then the very last thing that I did in this space to complete the look was adding these beautiful magnolias behind me. One thing I always say in each of my Christmas videos, magnolias do mean holiday time. And the reason why they are so special to me and the reason why they are so nostalgic to me is because the tree that these magnolias come from is at my grandmother's house. Now, I used to climb this tree as a child, and so now many years later, to be able to go every single Christmas season and take branches from it and add it to an arrangement means the world to me. Now, I am going to do this every single year as long as my grandmother's property is still in my family's name. And so that is very special to me, and to have something that is from her space, from her garden, means the absolute world to me. And that is the reason why I completed the look using these magnolias. Now, for those of you that may wonder, what is the reason why I decided to use flocked garland in this space? And maybe what is the reason why I decided to use a white fabric in this space? Well, that reason is just on the other side of this, and I'll explain it to you in my very next video. So until next time, everyone, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And until next time, stay beautiful.